What is up, everybody? We are back with another brand new episode here of Bourbon and Blunts. I am the man, the myth, the legend, Jimmy the J, a.k.a. Billy, or a.k.a. Jimmy the J, however you want to say it. And then my man here, the handsome Mr. Digital Slang.
Digital slang.
Yeah. Well, here we are, buddy. We have our Gentleman Jack that we used for the last episode, and we might as well just drink a little bit more for this episode. Why not?
Yeah, I'm still drinking mine, actually.
Well, you poured
I poured. This is my. I'm a glass ahead of you right now.
You are a glass ahead of me.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too crazy because, again, we always have shit to do. So
I don't have shit to do the rest of the day.
Oh, yeah, you're going to make more YouTube videos. So
if you see any YouTube videos dropping for me this weekend, I'm a little tipsy.
Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching. If you are on YouTube and you haven't already, please subscribe, drop a comment below, hit the like button, share it. You can also listen to us on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Any support that you give us is tremendously appreciated. And why don't you tell the good listeners, everybody, what we're going to be doing? We'll be transferring to a different channel, correct?
Yeah, so we're moving the channel. I have an old YouTube channel called Slangcast that I haven't used in a few years. It was my original channel, but we are going to switch Bourbon and Blunts over to that channel, so it will already be monetized, and we will have many, 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 many more subscribers, and hopefully we will get a better, get some better momentum.
Yeah, I like it.
Start making a little bit of money.
Yeah, I like it, buddy. I like it. So for today, we had... Go ahead.
Real quick. So when I let you know, then you just have to... If you're subscribed to the new channel, if you're on Bourbon and Blunts right now and you are subscribed, you're going to have to do it again on this channel.
Yeah. So we'll hopefully transition the followers over there.
Yeah.
What else was I going to say, buddy? Yeah, so on this episode today, we have, again, our normal What's Inside You segment. And Slang here wanted to kind of rap at you, have a little rap battle. I'm just kidding. There is no rap battle. But he just kind of
would be fun one day. That would be fun.
He wanted to go off the cuff a little bit and just kind of talk about whatever.
Wing it today.
Yeah, it's fine. We can wing it.
A little chill session.
We can wing it for this episode. It's totally fine. And then we'll wrap up the segment with...
It's time for
What's Inside You.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up with words
we'll
of
start
with What's Inside You.
What's inside? Yeah, I was asked about this today or yesterday at work.
Okay.
They were like, "What do you mean? What's inside you? What's inside you?" And that's how they looked at me like. I was like, "Wow, you got to listen to the damn podcast to know the answer to that." But. Again, a few questions each. Maybe we'll do 3 questions today since we're just winging it.
Okay, yeah, we're winging this one. Nothing major to talk about off the top of my head. You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. Who is the first person you call when you're in trouble?
That's a good question. Fuck, I don't call anyone.
Yeah.
I don't.
You can always call me, pal.
Like in trouble, how?
I don't know.
Like, because there's different. I would probably call different people depending on the trouble I'm in.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I'm not calling my mother if I'm being kidnapped. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call somebody to help me win a fight.
Yeah. I guess like you need immediate assistance.
Like just somebody to come over here and
hey, I really need help moving my couch.
I'd call you.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah. To move a couch, I'm calling you.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. You're the closest.
I am the closest. Yeah, I am the closest.
Yeah.
What about if you were in financial trouble?
I'd call you. I'd call you.
All right. Yeah. Let's see. What if you were locked up in jail?
I'd call my sister.
Your sister? I was thinking you were going to call your mom.
No, I don't want to stress her out.
Okay. Well, fair enough, bud. Fair enough. I definitely would call. Well, again, it would depend. Immediately, it would be Skylar or my mom, depending on
which question are we talking about. Move a couch.
Probably be Skylar because she's probably right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You're living by yourself, so it's a little bit different. I have her, and she's a strong woman.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, if I needed
financial help,
probably my mom. Yeah, I mean Skylar would help me too, but probably my mom.
What was the other one?
Locked up in jail.
Oh yeah, locked up in jail.
Probably you.
Yeah.
All right, second question. What are you most grateful for in life? Whoa, what the?
For those that don't know, they probably couldn't hear.
They probably
that.
couldn't hear it.
Yeah. So neighbors downstairs. I don't know what's going on.
They're down there having a party right now.
It was a couple dudes.
Yeah, we should get them up here right now.
Two dudes, and they're having fun whatever they're doing.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't get them up here. Then.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
They're young too.
Oh,
so,
okay. Yeah.
No.
What
was the question?
What are you most grateful for in life?
You know what? Just being born a person.
Okay.
You know, it's a very broad thing, right? It's not something immediately that I'm so thankful for.
Yeah.
But just, you know what the odds are of being born a human?
Oh man, probably 1 in trillions.
It's trillions.
Yeah.
Trillion. Like you think about winning the lottery, just you being alive and a human being
Yeah.
is astronomical.
Yeah, and then the other part to that is like being born in America.
Well, that just hits the lottery even more.
Right. And
right?
then
But then even if you're born in America,
oh,
you
I
could have had
understand it.
yeah.
For sure. But then, yeah, I could see that.
For me, just being a human.
Okay.
Just being born
Okay.
a person.
All right.
Like it's it's trillions.
Yeah.
Trillions. I'm going to Google that shit real
Yeah.
quick.
Let's see. If I had to pick, what am I most grateful for? I must say I'm most grateful for my body. Because it's a
I feel like we've talked about this.
we may have talked about this
because I know
before.
that answer of yours.
Yeah, I've said this probably a couple times with different questions, but I feel very blessed that I've been given a tool that I can use in life, and it's healthy. You
I have the statistic.
Oh, give me the stat.
Scientists say the odds of being born are at least 1 in 400 trillion.
Whoa.
Yeah. Maybe it says maybe even 1 in 400 quadrillion.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Holy shit, dude. Wow. That's incredible. That's incredible.
That's what I mean. Like,
and you're right. I think it's something we take for granted.
we do.
Yeah, we take it
Because
for
we're
granted.
here already.
Yeah, we're here.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
We take it for granted, but yeah, and I think going off what you just said, that's why I feel blessed for what I have, for the body that I've been given, because I could have been born with a disability.
Man, if you guys really knew.
Anyways, I don't have a physical disability, thank God.
That they can see.
That I can, yeah, right. I'm not the biggest, tallest guy in the world, the most athletic guy in the world, the handsomest guy in the world, whatever. But I feel very blessed that I've been given this tool, and I want to do the most that I can with this tool. And I'll be honest with you, I do think about this quite a bit when I'm working out or I'm doing something physical. I say to myself, sometimes like, oh, this doesn't feel very good, but man, I feel so thankful that I'm able to do this, because there's a lot of people out there that aren't able to do that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that, were maybe born with a disability, or maybe got severely injured and are in a wheelchair, or whatever it is. And it's like, man, thank God. Thank you, God, that I have what I have, and I want to be able to use it for good things, and I want to be able to take care of it, and I want to be able to, work it in every which way that I can. So I feel very fortunate for that, buddy.
It's cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right. I think I asked you two. You give me your two.
What was the first one?
The first one was who's the person you call first when you're in trouble?
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 1. If you had to choose an animal to help you win a fight, what animal would it be?
Bear.
It's a good fucking pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably bear. Yeah, probably bear. What would you pick?
Bear is first choice, but
Okay.
it's between bear and tiger.
I think a bear would fuck a tiger up.
I don't know, man.
Fuck a tiger up.
I literally just watched a podcast on this the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Was it
Literally.
like a simulation?
No, it was Joe Rogan.
Oh, okay.
And he had a guy that was being attacked by a grizzly. He was on the show talking about the encounter with the grizzly.
Steven Ranella?
He has like 7 different people on there that are his friends that have been like in grizzly encounters.
Yeah, was it the story when the one guy was riding the bear on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven Ranella. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was another podcast. So I just, you go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
So then I watched another podcast and another one, but it talked about a fight. Who would win in a fight between a bear, it was a grizzly bear,
Okay.
a tiger or lion,
Yeah.
and a gorilla.
Good. Oh,
Right? I mean, they broke it down.
yeah, the gorilla in my mind, that's up there too.
Do you know how strong a gorilla is?
I don't.
Even compared to a grizzly and a tiger.
I don't.
Insane. It's not even close. It's not comparable.
Is it pound for pound stronger?
It is. It's pound for pound.
Okay.
Like I forget what it was. I might have to Google it.
Yeah, because okay, how big is a silverback gorilla?
Only like 500 pounds.
Only
compared to a grizzly,
right,
who's more than double that. A small grizzly is like 1,000 pounds. They were saying around 1,200 on the show.
Okay, yeah, I could see that, like probably an average size grizzly bear.
And then a tiger is going to be around 400 or 500 pounds too. Maybe Siberian tigers, maybe 600-700 pounds.
Right.
But they broke it down.
Okay.
So think about a gorilla. A gorilla might be the strongest. Does have fangs, right? So it can bite.
Yeah.
The gorilla out of the three has the strongest bite force.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it pound for pound, or just absolutely?
Pound for pound, the strongest bite force.
Okay.
A gorilla over a tiger, and this is what they said on the podcast, so take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Right? But these were people that know more about it than I do.
Yeah.
So the gorilla is also the strongest. But a gorilla eats berries and leaves and doesn't ever kill. They might show dominance and fight each other, but they're not killers. Right? Think about that. Think when we're talking about...
They're not predatory animals.
They don't kill anyone. They don't kill anything.
Yeah, well, gorillas are not predatory.
They're not. But you compare that to a grizzly and a tiger.
Yeah.
Even a grizzly bear is eating fucking berries.
True.
And things like that. And a grizzly bear will kill. It kills its food, of course. But a tiger, it's killing everything. Everything is food. It's not eating anything but meat.
Yeah.
Right? It's going to kill you every single time. Now, a tiger might choke you out. A bear's going to maul you to death.
Oh, dude, I got a story about a bear. And Steven Rennell, because you were just talking about it. Because this popped in my head.
That was right on the back. It's just crazy. But they were talking about the three of them in a fight, and all of them said that the bear would probably win a grizzly bear. Because not a black bear. A tiger will fuck a black bear up.
Yeah. I can see that.
But a grizzly bear... if it can last due to like fatigue, right? If it doesn't like wear out, the weight of the grizzly bear is it's twice as heavy as a tiger.
Yeah.
Two times
gonna crush it.
It's gonna hurt it.
Yeah.
They're gonna hurt each other, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think the gorilla is at the bottom of that. I think the gorilla, even though it's got the strongest bite force and physically the strongest, it's not a killer. It doesn't have claws either.
But it's like...
doesn't have claws either.
No, I understand, but all right, I don't know. I can see that point.
What do you guys think, by the way? Like a gorilla, a tiger, and a grizzly bear. Polar bear's on a different level.
Yeah, we're not talking about that. We'll just
Polar bear's on a different level.
True.
Polar bears are will straight eat
That's
you
all
alive.
it eats is meat. It's the biggest.
Eat you alive.
Yes. Yeah.
It's coming to kill you every time.
Yeah. Drop a comment below if you're watching on YouTube. What do you think? Grizzly bear? Well, we know polar
gorilla
bear.
or tiger.
Or gorilla or tiger, yeah.
For me, it comes down to tiger and bear.
I literally was reading an article last night. So I love Steven Rennell. I love his cookbook. Yeah. He has a great cookbook. My favorite thing to make is venison, reverse sear venison backstraps, freaking cauliflower puree with balsamic reduction. Oh my God, it's the freaking tits, man. It's the best. But anyways, I subscribed to his newsletter, and I was reading. It says, man loses his jaw to grizzly bear attack. Dude, the freaking bear ripped the dude's bottom jaw off.
Probably was easy as hell.
I'm sure it was easy as hell.
Didn't even try.
Could you, and this was, I just read this last night. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine? This guy, I think his job was, he rents ATVs to hunters. Guy shot a mule deer. They couldn't find it. He offered his support to go out there and help. He apparently sees this younger grizzly. Didn't know there was a bigger one there. Freaking dude, I guess the bear charged him. I don't know if he had a weapon on him. They said he didn't. Like, he was trying to punch the bear. Fucking bear ripped the dude's jaw off, man.
My old
That's a big fear of mine.
bro. Yeah, you're in the woods all the time.
Yeah, that's a big fear of mine.
For those that know me and back in the day, like when I was married, like into the church and everything, but
Yeah.
the pastor of the church, we used to go to his house all the time and chill. But he had a stuffed grizzly standing by his fireplace.
Was he a hunter?
I don't know, to be honest with you. It was but it wasn't an adult.
Okay.
It was a young grizzly, but stuffed on 2 legs. So
Yeah,
standing up. Holy shit.
Monsters.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Claws like that.
Yeah, man.
And the head of this thing was at least standing 8.5, 9 feet tall.
Oh, shit.
The hell was that?
Stock market's about to close. It's got a half hour, sorry.
Had to be 8.5 feet tall.
Wow.
And the head on this thing, I have a big head. For those that don't know, my head is huge. This head was like this.
Yeah, it wasn't even a full grown.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, like, monsters do exist.
They do.
And
Real
that is
monsters that could eat us.
Yeah, and that is a monster, man. That is a monster.
When you don't really know how big these things are until you see them up close and personal.
No, man.
And this was a stuffed one.
Right. So, yeah, that's a big fear of mine. And, you know, it's crazy. Like, in New Jersey, people don't realize we are I think we have the most the most dense population of black bear per capita.
Yeah.
I think the world record black bear, I'm not sure if it's Boone and Crockett or Pope and Young. One's
And they're in Jersey.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're all over.
The world record black bear was taken here in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Over 700 freaking pounds, dude.
It's crazy. That's a big black bear.
That's huge.
Yeah.
So a couple summers ago, not switching animals here. We're out in Colorado, and a friend of ours calls me, Taylor, and she's like, Billy. I was like, yeah. She's like, there's a fucking dead mountain lion right behind my house. I'm like, oh wow. She was like, I want to like make it into a rug. She wanted me to come over and skin it.
Skin it?
And she was going to take it to a taxidermist.
Yeah.
I'm like, Tay, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
That's a good way for me to get in trouble, number one. I'm like, you can't just do that. You could probably get away with it with a deer. You're not getting away with a mountain lion.
Yeah.
She's like, all right,
what killed it?
Well, she was like, can you just come over and just look? I'm like, sure. So I mean, literally, it was like across the street. So I walked over there, and behind their house, literally, it was a small mountain lion. I don't think it was starved out. So I think starvation killed it. So I kind of like lifted up the jowls to check its teeth to see if I could maybe identify how old it was. And it had half its mouth, half the teeth were worn down severely, where they were like nubs, basically. So either one of two things. Either it was an old cat or it was caught in something and it was like gnawing its way out, one of the two. Because it was just kind of on one side of the teeth. But this thing, now again, it was starved out, female. It probably only weighed 50 pounds. Dude, the paws. I'm not exaggerating. The paws were as big as my hand.
I believe it.
Its dew claw, because I cut the dew claw off, was the size of my thumb.
Just the claw.
Just one of the claws.
Yeah.
I took out the other, like I pushed the pad in to take out the other. I'm not kidding. The claws were literally half the size of my fingers. Like that.
Shred you.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And this thing had freaking porcupine quills in it.
Oh, wow.
Scars all over it. I'm like, man, what a life.
Could you
What a
imagine the
rough
story
life.
behind
Oh,
that
man.
the last week of that thing?
Dude, it had porcupine quills like buried into its front legs.
So, I mean, even creatures that we know that would kill us, like they're going through, like that thing went through some shit.
The war.
Yeah.
The wars. And
Yeah.
look, the
And he
mule.
lost the war.
Yeah. And then like the mule deer out there too.
Yeah.
Like, because that's probably one of its bigger prey.
Yeah, it's the food. They're food
They're
out
fucking
there.
huge.
Yeah.
I mean, huge
Yeah.
deer out there. When I say huge, I'm talking about, 200 plus pound mule
Yeah.
deer.
That's what bears are going for.
And there's big freaking black bear out there too, man. That's the other thing. I never forget one time, dude.
Have you seen a bear out there?
Oh, many.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We were out hiking. I never forget the one time I'm out hiking. Me, Skylar, and two of our friends were out there visiting. And I saw a cub. And And they're like, "Oh my god, look at the cub." I'm like,
No.
"No."
Yeah, where's
I'm
the
like,
mom?
I'm like, "Guys,
Get the fuck away.
we're going.
Yeah.
No, we got to keep going. This is not safe. This is not safe."
Yeah, where's
right
mom?
now. Mom is here.
She's close.
She is close.
Yeah.
I'm like, we need to move right now. Saw a lot of black bear cubs. I saw a dead cinnamon colored one on the side of the road one day. One night, we're sleeping. It's like 2:00 in the morning, and like the camper's kind of like shaking a little bit. So this happened. There's a couple different stories. One night, the camper's kind of shaking a little bit. I'm like, it must be a bear outside. Get up the next morning.
Must be a bear outside. Just
we walk out.
shaking the house.
There's a water overflow hose for the refrigerator, like for condensation. Fucking bear ripped the hose off the damn camper, like bit it right in half. Not a big deal, but it was just. And then on the side of the camper, there was like a snout mark where it like snotted on the side of our camper. Another night, again, same similar thing. Luna gets up, our dog, and she's fucking growling and barking. Well, there must be a bear outside. I literally look out the curtain. There is a freaking full-grown black bear, literally laying next to our camper.
Nice.
I must have forgot that I left an empty peanut butter jar outside.
The bear's in heaven right now.
Dude, that fucking thing was nose deep, licking that freaking peanut butter. I'm like, holy shit, look at the size of that freaking monster, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All the time.
Yeah, I don't want any part of it.
Another night, we're sitting outside. Fucking bear literally just walks right by the camper.
While you're outside?
Yeah, man.
That, dude. And you're probably just like, oh, fuck.
I was like, oh, shit.
By the time you see it, you're like, oh, fuck.
Like,
don't fucking move.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, shit. So, yeah, it's like those situations where like, all right, let's just stay calm.
Yeah, don't get up and run.
Let's just
like,
all
yeah,
be calm.
just hopefully
right
he
now.
just keeps walking.
And he did. He just kept walking.
Yeah.
It wasn't big. It was juvenile. Many bears out there, buddy. Especially like during the springtime. Early summer when they're coming out of hibernation.
Good, man. Have fun.
No, I understand that, and I'm not exaggerating. That is a concern of mine.
As much as I love the mountains, have fun.
It is a concern of mine, dude.
Yeah. Next question. What was your favorite color as a kid, and could you imagine only wearing that color for the rest of your life?
You know, I can't even say that I had a favorite color. I would
Your favorite color now?
black.
Could you imagine wearing black for the rest of your life?
Yeah. I wear black fucking dude, I wear a black shirt.
I know. I have like 50 black shirts.
I know.
People see me in black shirts all the time. All the time. I literally have about 25 of the exact same T-shirt.
I was telling Skylar, I was like, I want to simplify my wardrobe.
Yeah.
The only shirts that I want to wear when I'm like working outside in the yard, white T-shirts. Just white T-shirts. That's all I need because I just throw them away. They all look the same. And then have like multiple color, just plain tees just to go out. Neutral colors.
Yeah.
Gray, green, black, blue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hear you, man.
Because when you have too much choice, it just fucking, you have spend extra brain power to something that you don't even want to focus on.
Yeah, 90% of my fucking T-shirts are black.
Yeah. I love wearing black tees.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I wore 2 black tees back to back.
I wear them all the time.
Yeah.
I literally probably wear one every day.
I don't blame you. Don't blame you, buddy. But growing up, I would say probably blue.
Yeah, blue.
But I said that because I like the Cowboys. And you like the
That's
Giants.
like a navy.
Yeah, kind of like a dark, deep blue.
It's a dark blue. So my favorite color now is blue, but my favorite color growing up was green. And no, I couldn't see myself wearing green for the rest of my life.
You know what color green I like? Like a sage green, like an army green.
Yeah,
I think it's a nice
cool.
color.
Yeah, army green's cool.
Yeah, like a sage green.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, all right, buddy. Give me your next question there, homie.
Okay. Do you have any fast food horror stories?
That's a good question. No, I don't.
You don't really eat fast food.
Yeah, last time I ate fast food, I think I was 19, 20 years old. I'm not even exaggerating with that. Horror stories, no, I can't say that I have. Do you? Did you ever find like a condom in one of them?
No.
No. Did you ever see pictures online?
Yeah, no, not really any horror. I found a fly in my pizza. Like, okay,
Yeah, whatever.
that's as bad as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't say that I have.
We're gonna keep. I got one more question.
Yeah, get another question. 'Cause I'm gonna do another question too.
Have you ever been to a makeout party as a kid? What a great question.
No, I wish I.
No?
No.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, who calls it a makeout party?
Well,
You know
I think
what mean?
if you're in middle school,
Well,
you know what I mean?
that's when you played games like I was with people that we would play games like
Spin the bottle.
Spin the Bottle, 7 Minutes in Heaven.
What's that? Please share.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, I never was in 7 Minutes of Heaven.
It's kind of like we played Spin. We literally took Spin the Bottle, and then the winner of Spin the Bottle, instead of kissing, you have to go into either a closet or a closed room for 7 minutes with the girl that you matched with, and then whatever happens happens.
Do you think a lot of stuff actually happened?
Yes.
Do you know this
100%.
From personal experience?
Yes.
All right, give me your best story.
Well, it's very simple. If the girl is there already down to play Spin the Bottle, she's already interested in kissing.
Right, but what if she doesn't like you?
Then she probably wouldn't play Spin the Bottle. Like, okay, maybe there's four. Right. Maybe say it's 4 girls, 4 guys, right?
All right.
And then
you're the other
3 of the guys. Yes, I'm the other one. 3 of the guys. Maybe the girl would kiss.
Okay.
Maybe she likes one.
Right.
Maybe the other 2 she would kiss, and maybe one she doesn't really want to kiss.
Right.
But in 7 minutes, usually at that age too, we got like Boone's, Mad Dog.
Oh,
you
so
know what I mean? So you're drinking. You know what I mean? You're drinking as a child, and you're playing these kissing games.
Yeah.
And then 7 Minutes in Heaven. Look, I've been in the closet or in the bathroom before playing 7 Minutes in Heaven, and there are times where there was one night in particular where I matched with this girl. We went in, and I didn't do anything. Like, I just didn't make a move. I was just like,
were you talking?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
But just nothing. I mean, we were kids, so like, fucking, what do you talk about? I don't remember what we talked about, but I'm sure it was nothing important.
Right, yeah, I got
So we just sat there for 7 minutes, and then we left.
Okay.
But then I matched again.
Same girl.
With the same girl. And this time, I was like, all right, look, I'm not going to sit here.
Yeah.
Like, we're playing a game. So I just went in, grabbed her, and she was with it.
What'd you do?
Just kiss. We were kids.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I
We're just making out.
Right.
But that's 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Okay.
Anything could have happened, but like...
Yeah, she was probably nervous.
Did I think that she wanted to kiss me? No.
Yeah.
Was I surprised when she was with it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now that I think about it, she was willing to play the game already. So
right.
I think most people that are playing the game are down to do it.
Probably. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, because I did play it one time when I was a kid.
That's what I mean. If there's girls playing it, they're down to kiss.
Yeah.
They're not playing Spin the Bottle.
Remember, you're 12 years old, 13, whatever you are.
My first kiss was playing Spin the Bottle.
Oh, really? How old were you, dude?
I mean, I was probably 12, 13 years old.
Okay.
Maybe 14, who knows? But it was, and I kissed the girl I had a crush on.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I knew she liked me, but we were so young, nothing ever happened.
Yeah.
Like, we just kissed during Spin the Bottle.
My first makeout.
It wasn't a makeout. It was just
tongue?
a kiss. No, it was just
Oh, you know what?
Spin the Bottle is not really a makeout, right? It's just like a peck.
I guess. I don't know. Well, you know what? Yeah.
If you ever played Spin the Bottle, did you ever suck tongue, right? It's just like a peck. It's just like a quick kiss.
I guess.
Or it's not really making out.
Well, you're a little older generation. See, the younger generations, I feel like that came past my generation, right? Probably were
maybe a little more intense.
Yeah, a little more.
But that's why we played 7 Minutes in Heaven. If we wanted more, we would go 7 Minutes in Heaven.
Oh, okay.
Spin the Bottle was like the intro. You know what I mean? Like, that's like the gateway.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my first kiss. Let's see. I think I was in 7th grade. I remember who it is.
What was her name? Just first name.
Ashley.
Mine was Erica.
Erica. You don't hear too many Ericas anymore.
Yeah, Erica.
And she was like my first like real girlfriend.
Really?
Didn't do anything else besides kiss, maybe hold hands. That was it.
Yeah.
Did meet up later on in our
life
in our earlier adult years.
Okay.
And did a little bit more.
Finished what should have been done.
You know, I was a little disappointed though.
Really?
Yeah, because I really liked her when we were younger. She had a great family, and we went out to. I completely forget how we reconnected. I think probably on social media's Facebook. I think that was the only thing at the time. It was my early 20s. Went out to dinner, and she was like very rude. She was very rude to like
people.
To people,
Yeah.
I'm just like,
I've experienced that recently.
Yeah,
I've experienced that recently with somebody that was rude.
I just did not appreciate that.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's really annoying.
I'm like, these people are like, we went to dinner, right?
Yeah,
like,
they're helping. They're here to help us.
Right, like, be kind of courteous.
They're gonna spit in your food.
She wasn't like overly like that, but I'm just like, man, you're not the person I would have thought. You know. Now again, I want to give grace, you know, for people to change. But at that particular juncture, it wasn't the person I remembered. That's all. You know. So, but we did, you know,
seal the deal,
I guess, and you know, that was it.
Go separate ways.
Yeah, we went our separate ways.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
So, you know, all right. What did I want to ask you here, pal? Oh, I just lost it. It was in my head. We were going off on that. Oh, tell me about your experience lately with the rude person.
It was I was at a bar and there was a bunch of people there at the bar enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
And already that was a problem just because they were there. Different type of person. I'll just leave it at that. But it was like a party.
Okay.
And they were there just chilling. But this person had a problem with that. This was a few months ago. And then later on in the parking lot, we're just chilling and, you know, beads and shit. Like people had beads and shit. And we're
This is Mardi Gras?
It was the beads from Mardi Gras, same shit.
Oh, okay.
But like the people that were there that were already annoying her, like they, I guess it was late. So they were like leaving and pulling their cars up. So I was outside just chilling with her and a car pulled up right next to us. And she like took the beads off and threw the beads at the car. Just because they were next to us, like for no other reason. And then what do you think is going to happen at that point?
Then somebody gets out. Like,
it's two dudes in the car.
Oh,
and then I'm standing there where somebody just threw beads at their car. Like, I'm just like, I'm thinking nothing happened. But I'm just thinking in my head, like, do you have any you're not going to fight if they get out of the car. It's going to be me.
Right.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And would you actually fight them, or would you say, like, hey, I don't really know this chick.
No, I would probably say something like, dude, she meant no harm. Right. It was a mistake. Like, fucking.
I'm not even going to date her again.
Well, yes. Yes,
well, I'm never going to go out with her again. Don't worry.
I don't know if they saw it or heard it. I don't think they did.
Okay.
But the fact that I knew that, I don't know how they didn't, first of all.
Yeah.
But the fact that it happened at all.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it happened at all.
Yeah.
From the beginning of the night to the end of the night, she had a problem with these people. And it was like 30 people. Right. It was like 15 dudes and 15 girls out for like a engagement party.
Yeah, having a good time.
Yeah, they just weren't from her local bar. You know what I mean? Like, and then then you want to start trouble at the end of the night.
Run, dude. Yeah. Run. I'm glad. I would have told you.
It's been over.
Good.
It's been over.
I would have told you to run a long time ago, man.
There was no other date.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's sad. Sad.
For no reason at all.
All right, let's finish up with this last question. Well, we'll obviously finish up with words of wisdom, but let's finish up with this last question here.
Shoot.
What did your last romantic relationship? I'm sorry. Why did your last romantic relationship end, and what did the relationship teach you?
I mean, are we talking about the marriage, or are we talking about?
Well, it's wherever you want to go with that, pal. I'll leave that up to you.
For those that don't know, I'm divorced now for about 5.5 years, maybe.
Yeah, love Mariah.
Yeah, she's cool. But divorced now for 5.5 years. What did it teach me? I'm not going to get into why it went wrong. Yeah. Like a lot of reasons.
Yeah, understandable.
But what did it teach me? It taught me that people need their own space.
Okay.
When in a relationship, doesn't matter if you are in a relationship, and doesn't matter how long you've been together.
Yeah.
Keep your own space. Keep your own dreams. Keep your own goals. Don't ever stop reaching for that. Hopefully that person will help you and have your back, right? But don't like mesh everything into one fucking person.
Yeah.
Like that's a huge mistake. Huge mistake. Don't try and do everything together. Don't try and make them become someone else. Like fucking do you still. Yeah. You still have to do you. Whatever made you and that person attracted to each other, don't lose that.
Yeah.
Because people do.
You do need your own identity.
Yeah, you got to keep it.
Absolutely.
You got to keep it.
Absolutely, buddy. Yeah, I agree. That's definitely good advice, man. That's good advice for anybody. You need your own identity.
You got to keep it no matter what.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can't lose yourself.
Yeah. Let's see. Answer my own question. I would say my last romantic relationship wasn't bad. No, not at all. It was just I I couldn't give her what she wanted. I didn't feel like I loved her like she loved me. And I didn't think that was fair. And it wasn't fair because she was a great person.
Interesting.
And also I feel like she may have been a rebound from my previous relationship. And I would say that is the lesson there, is that I guess maybe there's always going to be a rebound to some degree, but maybe I don't know, everybody's situation is different, but like maybe you need to take a real step back and think, hey, this is the next person after this heartbreak or whatever it is. Maybe I shouldn't get real wrapped up and romantically invested and have another relationship right away.
It's such a hard thing, though.
It's hard, man.
Because
I know.
It could. What if that is the actual real relationship you're supposed to be in? You know what I mean?
Well, right. Well, that's. I mean, yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, but we were in a relationship, and I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Well, you're right, because you don't know.
You don't
unless
know.
You try,
Yeah.
but it's just maybe after a real heartbreak, take some time.
Yeah.
Or just like, hey, like we can date, we can have fun. Let's just keep it open and let's just date other people for now. Be honest with each other, all that sort of stuff, what the expectations are. And then, yeah, if that's where your heart's at, that's where your heart's at. For me, the lesson would have been like, at least after the heartbreak, don't get wrapped up in another relationship right away.
Makes sense.
So let the heart heal first. And
as it should.
I'm upset.
Or rip
myself.
it out and don't give a fuck.
All right, buddy, let's wrap this up. Give it to us.
Words of wisdom with digital slang. Today's I just lost it. Son of a bitch. Whoa, what's going on with the phone? Okay. Where's it? Okay. Today's words of wisdom: aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star.
Oh, that's a classic quote there, my friend.
Right? That's a good one.
That's right.
Aim for the moon, and if you miss,
you just might hit a star.
Hit a star.
You just just might go above and beyond your own expectations.
You never know.
You never know unless you try, baby. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching. Again, as my man Slang is shutting down.
Just ran out of juice.
As my man Slang here said, we're going to be switching the channel over to a different channel. It's still going to be Bourbon and Blunts, but if you are on this particular channel, we'll let you know when we've switched. Or if you're on the original channel and you don't see any new content, we've switched over. But
I will post it on social. I'll put it on Twitter. Or we'll do something on Instagram. Once I make the change, we'll make a video on Instagram.
Totally fine. Other than that, everybody, I think that's it. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please subscribe to all different platforms, channels. You can find us, Bourbon and Blunts, Digital Slang, Jimmy the J. Come check us out. Really, really appreciate all your support. Love yous. Any other tidbits, my friend?
That's it, man.
All right. Have a great week, everybody. Love yous.
Deuces.
Bye.